Hey folks, welcome back. We're ready for episode 10 of FFK2 MSI2. This weird ass name. Okay, so yeah, we started early today because we want to make sure we're done with whatever we're doing. So we were still not done with this build, which we started in the last one. Wait, interface entity tooltip on the side. Thank you. Yeah, so we were not done with this build, and yeah, it would be nice to complete this and also get started with the mall, right? Maybe we can also get to red circuits today. I am not entirely sure. Um, or instead of red circuits, maybe we'll have enough of building, and maybe we'll just go out and shoot stuff. You know, do some of those missions, unlock some tech. Yeah, because we don't have any tech going on. This still doesn't work. Yeah, I think the author is looking into it. Um, Apparently, they told me that this is not supposed to work later in the game, right? So for any tech that falls into utility, productivity sciences, the yellows and the purple sciences, uh, those are not supposed to work. But we're not there yet. We're not even at chemical science right now. We're just scratching the surface at, we're transport science and military science. So we're a bit early in that whole, in the game in general. So yeah, not sure what the issue is. Um, yeah, you know what? Let's push you by one, and let's push you up by one. Yeah, that sounds a little more even. Anyways, where were we? We were trying to handcraft all of this stuff. We need, I think everything is done except we need some filtration plants to get quartz. Filtration plants need steel beams, and we were out of steel. Yeah, we need four, and then we're out of copper. And then we can make one more, and then we're out of steel again and make one more. And then now we're out of glass. Okay, it's like one after the other. But okay, we managed to make six. 4 plus 1 plus 1, that's 6. Also, for some reason, the game is a little laggy today. Uh, like, it's not as responsive. Like, when I'm pressing the button, it's just a little behind. It feels like I'm just restrained a little bit. Yeah, the response time is a little higher. I'm talking about the game itself. There's all obviously like a lag between the game and the stream, like a couple seconds at least. Um, but the game itself, playing on my system locally, yeah, not something that I was expecting. We are at full battery. We're playing on a laptop. We have always been playing on a laptop, and it has been working fine. I just feel too slow right now for some reason. Or maybe I was always this slow and I never realized it. Well, anyways, uh, yeah, okay. Handcrafting is very painful, just a lot. But good news. This area is what we have set aside for the mall, and that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna make a mall, and once we have like some basic materials, some basic buildings, assembly machines, and some of this stuff like crushers, etc., built out, um, and resources hooked up and everything. Uh, I think we would be in a good place to not be handcrafting all the time. I have some like very uh, temporary setups. Like this is a setup for uh, transport belts and underground belts, undergroundies. Then this one is for inserters, and then there's another one for pipes and for these engines. Yeah, so I'm gonna rip all of that off. We also have one for concrete. Yeah, this also will have to go. And then we'll also like we'll set all of that up here. One more advantage of building a mall is that, obviously it gives you all the stuff that you need um, without too much of a hassle. But also it lets you convert that um, to a logistic storage network thing once you get to logistics, right? So you can basically just upgrade all your chests to passive providers, and then you can start requesting them, and it just makes for like an easy experience overall. Okay. Why do I feel that this is encroaching on the bus a little bit? Yeah, like this is right up next to the bus. This is, yep, this is like, ah, okay. Well, no worries. We can work around it. Just move things a little bit. That's all. We need stone here. Yeah, let's start feeding in the things that we need to feed in. We also need a bunch of splitters, and we're out of iron again. That's like a constant drive. Constantly out of iron. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna shut up and build this, and then build the mall in a bit of silence. Um, and also get me some water, a bit out of water. Wa-ah, wa-ah, wa- Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna be talking to myself. So maybe not paying too much attention to what the chat is on about, but yeah, feel free to message me if you have a question or anything like that, and I can help with that maybe. Um, there you go. There happened. Um, this takes uh, coke, putting in the coke, which is no, that's lead with coke. What do you get from a pampered cow? Wild milk. Why am I out of coal? Ah, of course. That's dumb of me. Where is it going? Oh, for plastic. Okay. Uh, the way you do it is you do this, and then you do. That's why it's slow. That's why it feels slow. Hmm. Okay. That's okay. Now it's 60. Then now it's 47. UPS is still 60. It's dipping down to 59. That's not a big issue. Um, Update is 2.2 seconds. Wait, uh, I guess it's okay for now. I will investigate this upstream. Sure. Anyways, let's move on. Done, and then we want. Hmm. Hmm, 20 hours. Mhm. Mhm. Actual streamer with streambot and such. Well played, my friend. Well played. I'm still setting it up. It's not properly set up. So if you can use commands, apparently, uh, uh, exclamation mods is one command. Then there's other ones. They will not output much because I've not actually set them up. Yeah. Stream Elements, you should check it out, by the way, if you are planning on streaming. It's free and they have a bunch of animations also. Ah, yes, there you go. There's also, it has those, stream is starting soon and stream is now ended or be right back, those kind of, animated scenes and everything. It has those as well. Uh, but then I have to like sit and like for a few hours and, you know, design that stuff and set it up also. So yeah, I've not set it up yet. It's just too much work. I have or Stream Elements or Nightbot in my Twitch. Do you have a Twitch? Hey, I don't have you. I don't have you. I've not followed you. I thought you were not streaming. I never stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I was a little surprised that you have like, do you have like an active Twitch account or you're just like a viewer or something like that? So, uh, but yeah, that's so you're saying that you have Stream Elements or Nightbot already set up on your Twitch or something? I couldn't understand the last thing that you said. Not with my PC that takes 3 minutes and a half to reload Factorio PySE every time I modify a prototype. Oh yes. By the way, look at my FPS right now. Like it's actually hanging. I see frame drops and I see. I'm noticing. Um, just a general lag in perform. Just walking around. Uh, right now because it's going all the way down to like 45 FPS, and this is like all the base that I have. So yeah, I blame Boop. Yeah, I have Nightbot in my Twitch chat. Oh, okay, nice. But when I realized you were working on PySE, I was uh, a little shocked. I was a little surprised. I was like, what? What's cooking? We made electronic components which we are putting on belt right now. I took your advice on that and we reconfigured what we want to put on the belt. So we're gonna have components. We already have plastic. We have green circuits automated. Red circuits will come soon, And we have a single belt for these two because I realized that there's not many recipes that take glass or silicon. So yeah, so I have like a single belt of these two coming in, and that's only the excess after I have whatever the electronic components take, they can consume that first, and then whatever the like is left after that is basically going on the belt, on the bus. I honestly I think and I'm only doing that because it's a massive setup like this, if it was like doable on site, I would just do it on site everywhere, and it's not like too much of places as well. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I had this revelation during the last stream where we were looking at, no, not you, looking at glass, and it's an ingredient in sure, it's an ingredient in chemical tech cards. So yeah, it can be on the belt, but it's not like it's needed a lot. And silicon is like, you know, like just electronic components, like the only thing that needed for solar panels. Yeah, we'll be mass producing those. Um, but yeah, I can have like another dedicated build if you want to have do that. So wait, what were we planning? Where were we? We were here. Uh, that, and we'll need one more. So where do these go? They go on the first belt for the third column. What's the third column? The first column, second column. Wait, this is the third column, isn't it? Huh? Oh, the fourth column. Okay, so one further, I guess. And then, yeah, it looks something like that. Yeah, something like that. We're gonna landfill some of this to accommodate the bus. Sure, I'm making more sand than I need. That's fine. It's mostly, I think, because of this guy. Mm, yeah, but 8 minus 7.5, 0.5, that's perfect. 20 minus 15, that's okay. That's okay. Uh, yeah, we can, we're okay with that. I can optimize this further, but then I will need better machines for that. For now, I think I can let it be. It's okay. Fancy new arcalc, I see. Oh, yeah. It's finally on the mod portal as the latest stable with, and it has these really handy uh, calculations, plus and minus. This was completely Raigard's idea, by the way. This was not part of my original design. I kind of oversimplified, I think, and then I got the flack for that everywhere. The people were like, "Hey, not cool." So yeah. Oh, we're out of belts. Okay, so we are done with this. We are done with electronic circuits. This is what we did last stream. It's a very compact setup that we have here. We might want to push that up a little bit to accommodate more, but this is done, this is done, this is done, and this is done. We just need to do this. That's good. Let's get ourselves some beds, and now we're gonna do the mall today. That's why we started the stream earlier today. Abhi, sure. I'm glad Rai added the intermediates info back. Yes, he did. We need a lot of steel for even one of these warehouses. So we're gonna do a warehouse design, okay? Um, we need even more steel. Interesting. Okay. Um, the way that we're gonna do it is we can go into we can actually, you know what? Since we are sort of doing this right now, or you know what, interface, let's the shortcut bar rows 2, active quick bars 2. Yeah, just a little bit more space to work with. And then we can add some stuff that we need regularly. We also need the sandbox because we're working over there. We do need pipe visualizer, creep collector, waterways, and calculator. We don't exactly need it, you know. We have a rate calculator, so that kind of works in our favor. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop over there. So let's go into sandbox. Okay. We designed this in the sandbox last time around, and we also did that for red circuits a little bit. We did not complete this though, we just did the ratios. This is apparently perfect ratio, right? But yeah, not something that we can build like this. We'll have to change it. Anyways, we'll get to red circuit soon. Before that, we have to have the mall because building this setup was a major pain in the butt. Okay, so I'm just gonna go off here on the side and set up a warehouse. So Crastorio has these huge warehouses, and we're gonna do a setup that is pretty similar to how you might have seen on Dosh Washington's videos where he uses like a wagon mall, right? Where he uses like the rail wagons as something, and then puts filters on that, and then where is it? We don't even have a wagon. We have a wagon, yes, we have a mini cargo wagon. So what? Just to illustrate, what Dosh has been doing is that he does this. Okay, so imagine this like a regular wagon, not a mini cargo wagon. So a regular wagon is actually 6 tiles wide, right? Whereas this mini one is 4 tiles wide. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's the width on this. So what you can do is if it's 6 tiles wide, right? You can have um like since it's 4 right now, I can have 2 things here and then 2 things there, and I can have like a fast inserter. Oh, wait, 1 second. There, just get little closer, and we can feed, we can pull, we can feed, we can pull, we can feed, we can pull, feed, we can pull. So what happens is that if we set a recipe here, let's say we want to make regular transport belts. So what's going to happen is that it needs iron plates and iron gear wheels. I can have gear wheels um, right here. Okay. So what's going to happen is I can use a um, either a filter inserter, right? Or I can use something else, maybe just a regular inserter, or I can also do filter on the slots and basically fill this up with the materials that it needs. Right now, it only needs iron plates, and you also need iron plates separately. So this will pull iron plates from here, and then feed the gears back into here, right? So let's say I have one of these set to iron plates, and one of these set to iron gear wheels, right? So if I place a stack of iron in there, right? Let's say we have a stack of iron, we place it in there. Let's give it some power. What's gonna happen is this guy is gonna take all the iron that it needs and feed the gears back to the same area, in the same chest, basically. And then this guy can pull the gears from there and the iron from there, and then build the transport belts. Unfortunately, our trains only have two slots, so we can't really use this approach, right? Because now there's no space for this to output, right? Maybe it can output like somewhere else, like outside here. But then if I have undergrounds and they need transport belts, but transport belts can't go in, so it's like it's like we're kind of stuck over here. So we can't do it that way. What we can do is we can use a huge chest, a huge warehouse. Want to do a warehouse mall? Yes, we want to do a warehouse mall. Zori did a filtered chest mod. I think that's a little cheaty. We're gonna do it through circuits. That's the plan. I've done this before. It's not a big deal. Um, and when I was playing space exploration plus AI vehicles, so I also did um uh like a truck mall basically, right? So you have like a one of those vehicle depots, and then a truck comes and deposits stuff in there, and then it goes out to all the assemblers around it and builds stuff and feeds it back into the thing. And then another depot comes and like transfers that from that to another depot, like another truck. So yeah, just basically trucks going around and doing that. That was really fun. We don't have that as well. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, so the problem again is that we can't set filters like we can on a wagon, right? So we can't use what Doshington was using. What we can do is we can have, let's say, a loader coming in. Okay, let's have multiple load. Okay, um, so okay, wait. Let's go backwards. Let's work backwards. Okay, let's be a little. So we'll have. So this is six sides. Sorry, this is a 666 by 6 dimensioned warehouse. It says on the right 666. So each side is 6 tiles wide, and our assemblers are 3 tiles wide. So we can do something like this, and we can do something like this, where we have um this, this, and this, and then we have some extra space over here because we can't fit, so we can have a loader going in, so this can output here and that will go in. That's one way to do it. um we can also maybe uh do one of these here, right? And that's one way to fit uh all these guys in the space that we have, right? um yep. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna reverse this and do that again at the bottom, and perfect. And these loaders are not actually loading anything. They're basically just for this output to go back into the chest, because we can't really reach the chest, right? Um, Technically we can on one side. Uh, Actually, yeah, let's just save on materials and only do it for whichever side actually needs it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift it by that, and I'm gonna place a loader here. There you go. Okay. Um, Now we want a plethora of stuff in this chest, right? Uh, what we can do for that is we can have like a smaller box, a medium container. Place you there. You know what? Let's have a warehouse. Let's have a full warehouse. And trying to remember how I did it the last time around. Um, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. We have, let's say, our bus things, over here. Um, one, two, etc., etc. And let's say we have this setup over here. The idea is that we want stuff here that only this guy needs, right? So, wait, do we have? Yeah, we have constant combinators. We'll have a constant combinator saying that, hey, what do you need, right? And um, from here, what we can do is we can. Uh, I'm thinking about if I can combine everything into a single belt. Like I can do sushi or something like that. No, that'll be a little more painful than I think. I've never tried that, to be honest. Anyways, uh, yeah. So we will have, let's say, iron coming in and feeding into this one, copper coming in, feeding into this one, all the materials going into this big chest, right? And what we're gonna have is we're gonna have something like this, right? And we'll have a red wire s- to block off the inputs. Sushi mall. I've never done a sushi mall, to be honest. It'll take a lot of fiddling, and you did a sushi K2 mall. Nice. Okay. If you have maybe like a blueprint, maybe you can DM me on Discord and I can check it out offline. Um, this is sort of like a sushi mall, as in, we'll be transferring these materials from here to here, based on what this guy needs, you know, and then we're gonna just do that, and then that, and then that, basically extending it. And all of these requirements of each of those blocks are gonna, come together basically, and we're trying to basically get everything here that these six need, and then it'll basically forward everything else, right, which the next block needs. So stuff like that. So okay, what do we want? We want at least a single stack or a couple stacks of everything that we need here. Uh, how do we do this? How do we do this? A little confused. I'm not gonna lie. Transport. Okay, let's try with something. Let's something simple. Let's do a transport build. Undergroundies and splitters. Right now, you need or you know what? No, 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 no. Let's do all the intermediates first. That's the important part. So we need a lot of um, iron gear beads, definitely. We need a lot of iron beams. We need iron sticks, right? That's all the iron things. We need copper cables. We also need automation cores. Yes. And we also need engine units. Wait. Where else do we need engine units? Let's see. Yep. Engine units are needed for plenty of things. There's a bunch of other stuff as well, which is inserter parts. Yeah, I think we'll have like a dedicated space where making insert parts and then also feeding it into directly into inserters because it's only inserters that need it, inserter parts. Um, Electronic components are coming externally. Electronic circuits and red circuits are also coming externally. Steel beams and steel gear wheels is something that we don't need that often. So we can, do it like sort of wherever we need it on a requirement basis. No, I lost all my BPs when I formatted the PC last week. Why did you do that, man? How do you pass items between chests with loaders uh, instead of filter inserters? Actually, yes, you're right. I will need filter inserters because we're not talking about mini loaders. We are talking about, yeah, I will have to have filter inserters. We have stacked filter inserters, but we can't build those because of titanium that we don't have. But yes, we will need something like this. Uh, hmm, yeah, we will need something else. Do it. You're right. Okay, so yeah, we have all of these. Now we have a mod called additional paste settings, right? Which is awesome. Okay, it's awesome. It's an awesome mod. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set combinators, right? We're gonna set this to item stack. So basically, for everything that it needs, or you know what? Never mind. Let's just go with whatever it's saying. Multiplier type recipe amount, right? Whatever the recipe needs, and let's try what it outputs. So okay, what does it do? I can right click on this, okay, and then I can left click on this combinator and it will tell the combinator how much iron does it need. Now it's telling it it needs 4 iron. So that's actually 4 iron for um one recipe amount, right? So that's exactly what it gave, that one. I think we need more iron than that, obviously. So what we can do is we can do if we're pasting on combinators instead of recipe amount, we can do item stack. So basically instead of 4, it'll say whatever, it'll output, or it'll paste. I will remove this. One full item, stack of items for whatever it needs, right? Uh, just to make sure that we have enough. Same thing we're gonna do with this. Same thing we're gonna do with this. Same thing we're gonna do with this. So so all of these were iron, right? And it didn't actually increment every time I pasted it. Basically kept the value same if it was already there. So there is a setting over here which will turn on, which is um what's it called? Uh Global additive values. Oh yeah, right up there. Okay. So whether after pasting again over an entity that already has a setting pasted, if checked, then the final value will be additive, right? So it will basically multiple like add every time we do that, instead of keeping the value the same as the last time. So yeah, so let's remove everything, flush this. 50, 100, and now it's 150. Yeah, because 3 assemblers are requesting for that same thing. Uh, that's one, then that's that, and then that's that. Right. So now we have we apparently need 200 iron plates, 100 copper plates, 100 iron sticks, 200 iron gear wheels, and pipes in this, you know, um, chest itself, right? Now, what we'll notice is that iron stick is something that we're going to be producing on site. We're not requesting that externally because we want to set these filters to these guys. So we're gonna remove some of this stuff. We're gonna sanitize it. We're gonna remove this, and pipes. Oh wow, okay. I think this guy needs pipes. Can we change this guy to something else that doesn't need pipes? We can do steel beams. Let's do steel beams. So instead of pipes, we can paste this, and that's 50 steel. Yeah. So basically, everything that we have in this chest, which is corresponding to whatever we have here, is gonna get transferred over, right? That's basically how it's gonna work. So let's set this up. Um, what's gonna be the um, we're gonna have a um an arithmetic combinator, right? And that's gonna read the with a green wire. That's gonna read what the contents of this one, right? And it's this basically is gonna subtract stuff. So uh yeah, so we're gonna do like a typical uh you know turn that into a negative kind of a thing, output the same thing. So whatever is already in there, it's gonna turn that into a negative, and that will get added to this one with the red wire, right? And then we can read that signal here, and we can use that signal to do two things. One, we can do that, right? And we can set these to set filters. So immediately it sets the filters for whatever is a positive signal that we're getting, right? Um, yeah. The stack size is currently 2. I think that's fine. That's fine. We really we can use some faster transfers, so it's okay. Um, what else? We also want all of that stuff to be available in this chest, right? So what we can do is we can take this red wire and hook it up to here, right? And then if it's so this one's, let's say, going to be for we're going to be setting these filters, by the way. So this is uh, iron chests, this copper, this is um steel, right? This is, let's say, it's bricks, etc, etc, right? So now we have something here, and we can say that, hey, whenever iron, where is iron? Uh, no, iron is greater than 0 when enable, right? So the signal that we're getting from there is that iron is needed, right? There is a shortage of 200 iron. That's what we need. And therefore, push more iron, right? We're gonna just copy this over, change this to copper, change this to steel, and let's change this to bricks. And we'll see that the bricks one is red, but the rest of rest of these are green, The reason for that is simple because these three things are needed and bricks are not needed, right? We're gonna push more items, from the belt into this chest, and we're gonna push all of that into it. We're gonna use all this side as well, and then we're gonna push this side as well, right? Uh, yeah, and I think for the rest of it, just to make sure that nothing goes in accidentally, we can set a dummy filter, which is maybe this one. Yeah, and then maybe change it later on. What? Oh, okay. These are input. Oh, you can't set filters if you are pushing stuff in. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. We already have we have already disabled these things. So that's what it's gonna look like. Now we want to see if it scales, right? So the idea is, let's say we have this entire setup. Okay. Um, I'm actually gonna transfer this down by one. Okay. And then I'm gonna transfer, connect the red wires again. So I wanna copy this over, right? But one thing I wanna do is I wanna remove all recipes. So it's basically kind of uh, and flush this as well. Okay. So there's no pre-programming happening here, right? Um, and I'm gonna save this as a blueprint, right? Just so that we can extend this setup uh, further and further as we need it. So if we, let's say, we need one more. Oh, okay. The power poles are a little conflicty. That's okay. We can actually do it here as well, just so that we, just better visibility. Yeah, okay. Warning: known issues in factory prevent mods. The mod requires the ability to swap the fake illusions for the real entities in your blueprint. If you are, I don't know what that means, but okay. So yeah, so what I can do is I can plug another module in front of this one, and I can, let's say, now I want beds, right? Which needs iron gear wheels, which are coming from here. That's okay. Um, undergroundies and splitters, and let's say we want loaders now. And what else? We can also have, what, instead of this, we can have the red ones here, which is, yeah, that would be nice. We can have red undergroundies and the red, these guys, right? Yeah. So now, if I do right click, paste, 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 right click, paste. So looking at this, whatever is being made in this module itself, I'm gonna remove that, right? So we are already making a bunch of transport belts right here. We don't need to put that filter on these guys, right? Otherwise this gets blocked because there is like a limited number of filters over there. So wait, okay, we are good working. Yeah, let's remove transport belts. Let's remove fast transport belts, underground belts, and splitters. Now we're left with all these things. Yeah, And all of these things, iron beams, automation cores, are gonna come from here to here. And then that's it. That's basically how it'll work. Uh, yeah. And then as soon as we get to, we can actually, for some of these things, we can, instead of feeding it back into here, mm, I'm thinking, we, so we can either go and we can pick up stuff from this, right? Or if we want it to be a little more easier than that, then we can have like a steel chest here. Will we get provider um, warehouses in the future? Warehouse. Oh, we do. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I don't think we need to bother with that. Yeah, but we can just open this warehouse and we can get what we want out from here. So that's okay. That's okay. Uh, I can make it a little bit more compact. So let's remove this one. Remove this, and all of this. These some wheels. We can maybe go and use like that, and yeah, it still has everything it needs. The red wire connect it that way. So the one rule that I follow uh, is like whenever I'm using wire colors, any input or any read signal, right, where you're just reading stuff, right, from let's say the chest contents that you're reading, that's gonna be a green wire. Green is read, right, and then red is set, right. It's basically when you're setting something or when you're applying something. So red is basically something that that hey, beware, something's gonna change thanks to this red cable. That's the convention I use. You can, a lot of people use like a reverse convention of that. So feel free to do whatever you feel like that, do want to do with that. But yeah, we're gonna take this. Uh, we need more steel, by the way. Like we need a lot of steel for those warehouses. So it's a good idea to like store up these things and make more. Yeah. So what that make does is it kind of balances both lanes. So when you're using iron, uh, the furnaces are gonna work equally. Okay. We need another warehouse. So we need at least two warehouses to get started, and then we can make more. Actually, let's carry some more warehouses with us. It's me. Hello. Welcome back. How are ya? Oh, come on. Fill up. Uh, Hi, I'm good, thank you. How's K2FF going? It's going well. Uh, we are, done with automating green signals. Sorry, I'm sorry, what? Green circuits. Yeah, we made green circuits in the last stream, and we also made electronic components in the last stream. And then we were planning to do red circuits next. And also, but yeah, before we do that, we're trying to build a mall, right? Which is basically it'll be signal warehouse based mall. And yeah, and then after that we're gonna do a couple of missions. We have a bunch of missions available, five of them actually, including this one. spicy one. And then yeah, well, like we can unlock some tech and then get some research going again. That's that. That's how it is. Happy day. Yes. Let's make one more warehouse. Yeah, we need a ton of warehouses. Okay, so this is our setup for a mall, right? We just figured this out on in our blueprint lab, and let's set this up. So wait, one, two, yeah, I think it needs to be somewhere around here, or we can actually place this here. So um, one, one, two, three, four, and then one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, that should be sufficient in case anything happens. In case any weirdness happens. We should also have a lamp next to each of these. Uh, but definitely need to build our first one. Oh yeah, we were trying to compress it actually. Yeah, I keep getting zoned out. It's not good. We were basically compressing it by one, and connect the red wire back to that, and then copy it again. Actually, we can do it here as well. No, let's remove this and do that. Yeah, just a little more compact, nicer to look at. We're gonna do the same with what we had blueprinted. We're gonna have um, this, but that way. Wait, we're gonna have this that way, and then this that way, and then um, yeah, move this by one, move this by one, hook up everything again, something like that. Um, yeah, things accelerate in a very nice way once you have a good mall. Yes. Oh, this is cool. I tried to set up something like this, but it kept jamming with inserters having the wrong thing stuck in their hands. Yeah, that does happen. I tested this, or I actually made a different version, slightly different version of this earlier, um, when I was playing SE. And uh, yeah, we have, I think the key to that is that you have to have extra room. So, when you have like a warehouse with like 500 items, you have some room for things to go. So even if like an inserter is getting stuck or something like that, I mean what you have to do is maybe wait a second. Okay, now I'm thinking that do we really need this setup of belt and this one? Can we like direct feed with the inserters? Oh, no, no, we can't. No, we can't because when this one is like uh we kind of can. Like, so it'll be more like this. No, it's too cramped. It's too cramped because our assemblers are like the main sort of thing that will get stuck at. Yeah, we'll have to deal with like less assemblers. I think I was doing it with the 2x2 chests, so they did fill up. Yes, yes, that's the key. That's why we have like bigger warehouses. I was actually planning to do it with our medium containers, but the problem with that is because they're 2x2. You can't have like we have like three inserters per side, so you don't have the luxury to do that, and you also lose out on some of this extra stuff that we're doing with the warehouse. So yeah, we kind of want to maximize how many inserters can direct feed into the warehouse and take from the warehouse, right? Basically, how many assemblers can be next to it, right? And how many inserters can touch it. That's I think the factor that will keep the mall from uh, sort of being a little more compact instead of going crazy. I think with 2x2s, so you need like one inserter going in and one inserter going out. So yeah, that's like one assembler per side, which is not very interesting. And we're out of materials. Yeah, I think the first time around that we're going to build this, we are going to constantly go out of materials, which is annoying. Uh, but that's something that I guess we'll have to sit through. But once it is done, uh, or once at least we have something set up and some automation set up, uh, then we can, start basically building the stuff that the mall needs. Uh, yeah, what we need is actually this one. So the first one is obviously going to be belts. The second one is going to be inserters and loaders. Yeah, and we can build the rest of the stuff like that. Uh, it's very slow when we're handcrafting. It's very painful. We can actually go and do some of these missions, as we're handcrafting, if we have all the materials and everything. Uh, oh, we have two of these. This terminal contains important data from MSI that will need to upgrade our technology. Connect a green circuit wire here to your spaceship wreck to unlock a new technology. So we have rocketry and we have flamethrowers. Flamethrowers, I think, a little bit OP right now. I mean, we don't really need because we don't have that much fighters uh, bothering us. Rockets is also something that we don't really need to go to. Like we don't really need it. Modular armor is gonna be interesting. So we can do this one while we are handcrafting. So what I'm gonna do is wait, why can't you handcraft stuff? Oh, you can, but now I'm out of iron plates. So let's go grab some more and then click this button again, and we are still again out of iron plates. So hey, it's peace. You were also doing a K2 run, right? How far are you in? Because we're not still, we're still on the starter island, so we still have some ways to go. We have two of these researches. One is for chemical tech cards, and the other one is for lab research speed 2. Transport, we have that for ironclad. Okay. And we have a military mission for stronger explosives too. Interesting. Uh, yeah, constant. Take iron, take copper, take iron, take copper. Uh, I'm at the point where I need to automate yellow and purple signs. Oh, wow. Okay. It's very tough because there's a difficulty spike from FF and one from K2, more or less simultaneously. I basically can't do any more research until I have set up 4 or 5 islands. Interesting. Hmm. Red Wave is right here, by the way. Or if he's not gone. Um, Maybe if there's like a suggestion or like some change that you would need for the K2 compact. Uranium, titanium, rare metals, iron, and coal all need importing. Hmm, interesting. Do you need uranium for science or is it just for power? Um, Utility science. Yeah, you don't need it, but purple science needs. Oh, wow, wait. Really? Uh, Production science, right? That's what it's called. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. This is surprising. This is new to me. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. I think that's true in FF and K2. Uh, yeah, I think that's a K2 thing that you need uranium. I didn't realize. I've not played K2 before, by the way. This is my first run with the K2 and second run with freight forwarding. The first one I did without K2. So, and I kind of abandoned it. I never finished it. So, yeah, that's about me. But this is super interesting. I didn't realize that. Um, yeah, weird. K2 adds health damage on uranium to carry it to. Yes, yes, I know that. It's fun. You can't even walk over an overpatch. You can technically have power armor on. I think power armor adds some resistances for radiation. Um, Power armor Mark 1. Let's look at this one. Yeah, radioactivity. It reduces 3 damage and 30% for the rest of it. Power armor Mark, not this one. Mark 3, Mark 4. No, we're not going that further. We're just looking at Mark 2. Mark 2 is radioactive 4. So yeah, use power armor, man. Wear better armor, wear better clothing. That's like just like in real life. So I did some quick low throughput mining for enough purple signs to get nuclear trains, and last night enough yellow signs to get logistic bot network. Tonight I'll be setting up a bot mall. Nice, nice. My armor is for bots only, so I'm guessing you have modular armor still, right? You're not upgraded to power. I'd recommend going power armor. I think modular armor also should have some radiation shielding. Yeah, it has some, as we can see here. Um, yeah, but not like so this is two, and then power armor is like one more, so three, and then power armor Mark II is four. So each tier basically protects you from radiation more and more. Okay, we are still handcrafting stuff. This is boring. You know what? We're gonna grab our car and we're gonna do this mission. We don't need, thankfully, we don't need materials for this mission. This is for the modular armor, so we'll finally get some modular armor. Um, the problem with that still is that we don't have enough equipment for the modular armor, but it'll at least give us some more inventory space, some more resistances, all the good stuff. So yeah, that's something that we might wanna go for. Uh, where's our car? Why are there worms right outside my base? That's weird. Okay, I'm missing my car. Find car, please. Where's the car? Entity? There is no car. What the hell? What about storage? Oh, we have it in our pocket. Okay, that was stupid of me. Sorry about that. Let's give you fuel. We're automating this fuel, by the way, so that's okay. We can spend all of it. Let's go. Where is this though? Oh, okay, all the way over there. It's dark. Uh, It was while I was scraping together enough rare metals to research bots that I had my saga with the air hovercraft. Saga with the hovercraft? What do you mean by that? Uh, okay, sorry. Cracks me up every time. Sometimes I ignore it when I'm like thinking about something else, but uh, here we are. Okay, what's the mission? What do we have to do? High tech. These consoles can only be accessed by MSI droids. Take the MSI worker droid there, so it'll work to unlock whatever technologic piece is inside. Okay, sure. So I am pretty confident that we're gonna get attacked. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up some turrets, like we do. One, two. Uh, yeah. Let's remove these rocks real quick. Three and four. Yeah, nice. We forgot to get David. Can we call him from here? Follow me. No, it doesn't want to do that. Well, hopefully we can do it without him. Um, uh, where is it? There, the remote. Oh, seems like my phone is running out of juice. Uh, Give me a second. I'm just looking for the charger. Where I got it destroyed on a remote island, couldn't get home for hours, and got distracted for 2 days making a life raft mod. Haha, yes. Okay. Oh shit. Immediate pollution. No, you don't. Sorry. What? Shit. Okay, wait. I'm gonna save scum. Yeah, this is like the perfect location. Oh, you're coming. Move somewhere else. Ah, and that was hectic. I forgot to feed these guys any ammo. Uh, let's do that now. 10, 10, 10, and now we need 8 more. Can I do Alt? Do we have that mod installed? So Alt. Yes, we do. Okay. Yeah, so there was a mod, I think in the mod pack that the mod list, that basically, it's called Q to front. And when I click, and when I press Alt and left click or right click this, any item for crafting, it's gonna craft that first. It's gonna prioritize. So I don't have to like stop the other things and then craft this one and then come back and all of that weird stuff. Anyways, there's my guy right there, and it has a bunch of signs. So let's not get it killed. By the way, the life raft mod thing. Um, so I believe Zori also made a version, right? He shared some screenshots this morning, and I was looking at the code. I couldn't get uh, too much done, to be honest. Um, I don't know Factorio modding at all. I can just read code at least. I know I've worked in, I know Lua a little bit. So I was looking at it, and maybe I can help out as well. So yeah, I'm thinking like I'll do like a proper thing, like where the character sprite um, shifts down in the Y sort of direction by like 50% or something. So basically, the entire sprite uh, shifts down, uh, and then the bottom half of the sprite can maybe get masked out or something like that. So you only have the upper half of the sprite. So it actually looks like it's in the water. Oh wow, something happened. Spiders are getting angry. Oh, oh wow, we lost a turret when we were distracted, and we have using. Okay, too many things happening. No, wait. Ah, shit. Yes, I can do the shifting, but I don't know how to mask off the bottom of the sprite. I'll figure it out. Zori and Reef are both super helpful for this to this beginner model. Oh no, yes. Oh yes. What happened was it crashed. Uh, God damn it. Uh, Force quit. That's all we can do. I'm not. This is happening because I'm not playing on stable, and because I was supposed to be testing the controller thing, right, which was introduced. So I went into experimental, and I did a stupid mistake where I loaded the save, right, this exact save in an experimental build, and I saved it, right. I overwrote the save. So now it wouldn't run with the stable version, right? Because it says that the save is for 1.1.83 or 84, but then I'm trying to run it, uh, on 1.1.80. So, yeah, so it doesn't downgrade apparently. Um, Not downgrade. I would call it uh, forward compatibility actually. Yeah, it's not forward compatible. So yeah, so I am having to stream on um, experimental until we get to the next stable release, and then I can switch it back to stable and be happy again, and we're done with these crashes. Sorry about that. Zori and Rafe are, yeah, I think I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions to Zori and Rafe as well. Yeah, because I'm also thinking I'll get started with oh wow, this is where we are. And we have our, oh, no, you go over there. Thank you. That was close. Where's my ammo? Oh, it's in the car. And we were supposed to make 10 more. Um, Alt, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, let's make 20 more. I would really want to put walls if I can, would be that much nicer. Something like that. Mm-hmm. There we go. That looks nice. You know what? I'm gonna blueprint this, and maybe I'm gonna use it for future missions. Cool. Hey, come back. Start this again. Sorry about that, guys. Honestly, I don't think it'll help with the worms. Wow, immediately like just massive pollution. Oh, we were just done with the pollution on the top in this area. Okay, seems like we have everything made. That's pretty cool. We can just go back, hook up the belts, and we'll be done with our mall. Does the story mod you're using spawn more enemies on the island? No. It doesn't. It okay. Technically, no, it doesn't spawn more enemies in a traditional sense, if that's what you mean. And now they're eating the rails. Yeah, I'm gonna let them have at it. Because if I go from here, they're gonna. Yeah, this is more important to me right now. I wish I could. Uh, it's fine. Nothing. There's nothing over there. I guess it does, right? Otherwise, I'd recommend just getting rid of all of them and playing like peaceful mode for a while. Yeah, we can do that. So technically, yeah, it doesn't spawn more enemies. It doesn't spawn more spawners. Okay, that's for sure. Right. So we can get rid of all the spawners. And all of these, when we do the missions, right, they're coming from existing spawners. So, that's not going to happen. I mean, these biters won't come. But if you notice the worms, they are sprouting out of the ground, right? So you will still have that. We'll still have worms sprouting out of the ground wherever, we're doing these cryptic missions. Oh, no, 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 you don't do that. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Also, if we do these military missions, right? So to unlock the next military mission, there's gonna be a military. Um, so sorry, to unlock the next military tech, right, which is locked. We'll see military missions, and these military missions are mostly like go kill something. So right now we're not seeing those for some reason. I don't know why isn't it working, but. We have like one military mission where we have to go and kill this guy, right? Which is just a spawner, right? Um, but then we're gonna see bosses real soon, right? Like it's right about the time where we would see bosses. Bosses are like these giant biters, and just going near them, they're gonna just like they're gonna one hit kill you. Uh, and yeah, they're difficult to deal with. Uh, and they spawn out of nowhere, right? They spawn just for the sake of the mission. And there's also some spoilery stuff that I'm not gonna spoil right now, which is some missions basically spawn for no reason, right? On certain conditions. So you know what? I'm gonna go and deal with these guys. Uh, let's. Oh, by the way, this guy can repair our stuff for free. So pretty handy for some stuff. Uh, we can have that. Oh, hi. Oh, you ruined the entire railway line. Wow. I wanted to test something. I think this entire thing is missing. They ate up the whole thing. Wow. So there's one thing that I want to test. I think this guy can also um, place buildings, right? So if I put this in its inventory, and it'll need ghosts. We don't have ghosts right now. Oh, it works. Okay. So it can repair and it can work like a bot, basically, a construction bot. Super interesting. Very cool. Bosses, this sounds really fun. Yeah, I have been expecting bosses earlier than this. They usually come when you research uh, physical projectile damage twos, right? Um, we did that, and now we're at three, so we still don't see them. So there could be some incompatibility with freight forwarding, maybe. There is another issue that we're facing. We got this in the last mission, MSI technology recovery data. What this does is it lets you skip a certain mission, right? Like if you don't want to do a mission, you can just skip it, right? And like we have a lot of missions right now, and I would like to skip some of these and not bother with them, right? So, so you have like this one use sort of skip card, but when I use it, right, it spawns this UI, and it's supposed to have buttons, right, for all the technologies that you can like skip and unlock immediately, but there's nothing over there. So I've reported that to the mod author, and I it's probably because the mod author never accounted for transport science pack, right? Uh, yeah, it's basically there. Like the progression is that I mean, this is compatible with Crastorio, Vanilla, space exploration, even Industrial Revolution, but it's not exactly compatible with freight forwarding. So yeah, so any changes that FF has done are most likely to be causing those things. Are you? Yeah, you have to do it. Yes, kinda. I mean, I can only skip one anyways, so I'm gonna ask. I'm figuring it out still with the mod author, M Ferrari. Go there. Uh, oh yeah, we didn't. We had our big poles also destroyed. So is you there and this connects. Nice, everything is powered. Yes. Let's go get our turrets back. Hmm. You know what? Let's just go down and follow the railway line.
Oh!
Oh,
Ow!
okay. Uh, okay, once we build the mall, I think I'm gonna take a quick break. For like I think maybe
Shit!
2 minutes. Ah, okay. And and then be back. Yeah, but we want the mall to like start producing stuff. So let's do that first. Oh, here's our guy. Now he wants to follow us. Go home, dude.
Fuck you! Ass! Shit!
Yeah, we really should,
Fuck
have
you!
like a parking here. But that's okay. We can park if we want to. Uh, Also, walking is slow. There's only one guy, M. Ferrari, responsible for all of this. So yeah, that's all right. Looking good. Do we have any ghosts here? We do. We have filter inserters. We have more filter inserters that we need to paste. These guys. All right. Okay. Uh, take you there, and everything is powered. Let's see if this actually works. If it can produce all these things, without me having to, go down and take care of it. Also, if it keeps feeding this continuously into this one until we have everything that we need, right? Then that's gonna be great. I think there's one more thing that we should do. We should also have a red cable. Is it? Yeah, this one. Go from here to here. Yeah. The reason for that is whatever, if there's anything that is needed here, right? Um, like we might want to push uh, that all the way to the front. Does that make sense? So the problem with that would be that if it needs any of intermediates like gears and other stuff, then that might clog up the four spots, the filter inserter slots that we have here. So um, we will have to figure out a way to maybe sanitize this. So we basically have like more signals coming from here and here all the way to the first one, but maybe sanitize this to only the things that we need here, or only things that we're getting here basically. If that makes any sense. I know I'm being a little confusing right now. Anyways, let's get this started, and I guess we can figure it out as we go. Um, so this is six. Wait. So let's plan this. Here we have plenty of belts. There we go. Okay, so that gives us an idea of where do we want these splitters to fall, and huh, let's actually figure out a copper first. Or yeah, just have you there. Yeah, go in. Let's see if this works. Gets transferred over. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Already working. Now this is gonna fill up to 4 stacks of iron blades, which is 200 iron, and then it's gonna stop, right? Hopefully it stops, and it has stopped. If it goes under 200, then it's gonna fill up more. That looks okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Um, for the copper, you know what? We're gonna have. Uh, how do we do this? Let's stop this right here. And Uh, how do we do this, man? Um, because copper needs to come to here. So what we can do is we can take it up by one, something like that, then do that, and something like that. So yeah, that's why I said that, maybe we should figure for copper first. This is the last place that we can have this, and we can have a splitter here that is sending the copper this way. And then we have another splitter here that is pushing the iron out. Okay. Hmm. Oh wait, I never set limits on the outputs. Shit. Okay. Uh, wait. What we need is we need green wires and or we need green wires. Yes, we need green wires. We're basically gonna read this. All the output inserters will hook up like that. Uh, and this guy and this guy and this guy. So basically, just to stop it from making, way more iron, gear wheels than we actually need, right? Um, what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this recipe and we're gonna paste on top of it. So, okay, let's go into settings, mod settings per player, additional paste settings fixed. I think so. We'll look for inserters. We don't want to paste the recipe amount. We want to place item stack. Okay. So when you confirm this, so what's going to happen is when we do shift right click and shift left click, it's going to be, it's actually additive. So just edit this first one, but yeah, it's going to stop if there are any less than 100 gear wheels in here, you know. We're going to do the same thing here and we're going to do the same thing here. Okay. Same for you, same for you, and same for you. Yeah. So they're basically going to stop. Like for example, I think this one is disabled right now. Yeah, it's disabled by control behavior because it's reading that there is already 100 um, copper cables in there. And as soon as it reaches 100, it's going to stop. I think so. This definitely can be automated. All of this can be automated. Like we don't have to like manually set this or the combinator. If we have something like the crafting combinator mod, for example, right? And you can make it like really smart and really where you don't have to do any manual effort. But as it is right now, I think this is okay. This is good because we don't like once we set it, it's just like we have to set it once for per recipe, uh, which is just a left click, right click, and all that. And then once we're done with that, we don't have to do that ever again. So it's not like too much of a bother. Okay, we're gonna push not steel plates. We're gonna push uh, stone bricks here, right? And we're gonna push steel plates here. All right. We don't need bricks, so that's why this is red. But we do need steel plates. That's why this is green. How am I supposed to get all of this out here? Huh. Mm, this is bricks, right? This is bricks right here. Uh, okay. Yeah, a bunch of spaghetti right now. Maybe I should have shifted the whole thing down uh, to over here where we have all of these belts in range, or at least the first two in range. We don't have like this corner ugliness happening, but well, c'est la vie. Okay, so that's you sorted out. And also this chest, right? This chest is not storing anything, right? This is basically just the excess that got in here by mistake or something like that. But ideally, if we are like very perfect with everything that we do, which we can't be, it's not possible. But if we set, let's say we set the stack size to 1 here, and like it's just outputting exactly what is coming in here, and there's no like lag or anything. This should ideally be empty, right? But this is, I mean, as it is, it's basically like an extra space where it keeps the whole system from jamming. If we make any mistake, we'll just have more materials here, which is fine. And then when we correct it, that all of those materials can flow forward. Right. Okay. That's one. That's one done. Right. So we have, let's look at this. We have 200 plates in there, 100 copper cables in there, 100 of those in there, um, uh, what's it called? Copper cables, iron beams, iron gear wheels, automation cores, 50 steel plates, and then we are building steel beams right now, which is awesome. Now let's move on and let's make belts, just regular belts and regular undergroundies and regular splitters, and then we can make fast ones, fast variants of all of this right here. Uh, right click, um, left click, right click, left click, right click, left. We also actually right click, left click, right click, left click, right click, left click. That's yeah, basically copy paste. Uh, copy, paste, paste, copy, paste, paste, copy, paste, paste. Okay, let's look at this and let's remove all of the things that are being made in this, around this chest, this second chest. So we don't want transport belts, we don't want fast inserters, we don't want underground belts, and we don't want splitters. We don't want any of that stuff coming in from, the last chest. So now we have all of that stuff flowing in here, right? Um, and yeah, and now this is out of materials. So this basically is gonna refill automatically. What we do need right now, which is something that we're not supplying, is electronic circuits. Let's do that. That's for the splitters, I believe. Let's feed in the electronic circuits. Where is it? Right there. Where do you go? Uh, all four of you are going in. That's okay. Uh, do we need a lot of coal and coke? Maybe. Maybe these two could be. Wait, do we need anything uh, from coke? Coke is used in biter research data. Uh, Eel beans. Oh, that's in the advanced stuff. Yeah, we don't need coke for anything. I believe we need coal for all of the military stuff, right? For all the ammo and stuff like that. Okay. Uh, okay, that's awkward. How about we use these ones for this stuff? I don't think we need stone for anything. Maybe for concrete, but I think concrete can be on the bus. Um, there we go. So let's do it this way and set you for coal. Coal is greater than 0, then enable. And we need we do need wood right there, I think. So maybe we can do that. Hmm. Let's say, let's figure this out. We need, we're going to use another fast inserter. Like that. So this. Hmm. If you place one here and then just push that out, yeah, there we go. And this is wood. Uh, Wood greater than 0. All right. So yeah, we have stuff rolling in. We definitely want this to be green circuits. So let's do it that way. They're gonna be green circuits greater than 0. So you know what? Okay, now here's the problem. Green circuits are needed with this second chest. Okay, for and I believe these guys. No, not you, not you. Ah, for the fast ones. Yeah, for the fast splitter, we do need green circuits right here. And now there needs to be a way where I can communicate what I need back to this guy. The problem is that if we connect this wire to here, does that work? Ah, okay. Oh, wow, okay. It worked. Uh, Now it's dynamically feeding whatever it needs. We also need to connect um, green wire to all of the outputs. So because they're not reading anything right now, but they're not outputting anything. Oh, okay. So if this is less than 100, which it is, so you should definitely output, wouldn't you? Huh? Okay, this inserter is reading this signal and it's saying, hey, enable if transport belts is less than 100. It is, it's actually 0, right? So this should enable, but it's disabled. What's the status here? It's output full, but this is not working. I'm confused. You know what? Let's take this here and hmm, disabled by control behavior. Okay, and the control behavior is that. I'm super confused right now. Like, does this need to be this? No, it's not. It's not working either way. Why the hell not? Huh? This works here. Enable, disable, and then the condition. This doesn't work here. Any clue, guys? I'm a little. I don't understand this. Super weird. You can see what signals it's getting by hovering over the next to the green circuit network connection. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So this is disabled by control behavior, connected to network, this one. I can see what signals it's getting. So it's getting all of these signals. And the condition, you can see the condition, right? Enabled condition, transport belts less than 100. And that's true. But it is disabled for some reason, which I don't know. Super weird. Oh, no, wait. Okay, it's connected to the circuit network. It's not connected to the connected. Oh, why? What? Why would you connect to the logistic network? Seriously? Oh, I understand why. Because I did not have the cable connected before I set the conditions. Uh, so basically, okay, I know what the issue is. So let's say we're building this, right? Let's say we're doing this here, okay? And then we're gonna right click, paste here, okay? And that's gonna be awesome. That's okay. But now this is already connected to a cable, right? It's already connected to a circuit network and not connected to a logistic network, right? So when you do right click, left click, then it applies that for the circuit connection, right? But earlier I did not have the cable connected to any of these. So for example, if I have a inserter here, right, and then I do that, so it's going to apply the condition, right? But there is no circuit connection. So it's going to apply it by default if nothing is connected to the logistic network, assuming that, you know, that we're not going to connect it to a circuit. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I did not know about this quirk. So I guess it's good. Replace the inserter, remove and replace it. Oh, and you have a logistic network with over 100 bits. I don't actually. So yeah, so we're using a mod. It's part of the mod list, which is additional paste settings, right? And when you right click and left click on an inserter, so it can paste a custom value, right? And you can deviate from the default, right? So what we've set here is that inserters multiplier type item stack. So instead of recipe amount or like some time-based thing that it does in the vanilla sort of mechanic, we are pasting an entire sort of item stack. So if it needs, let's say, four or like 20 whatever iron plates, it's gonna round that up to the nearest, like a full stack of iron plates, right? 50. So that's what we're doing. And basically what we do is, like, when we paste it on an inserter without that is not connected to a cable. I don't know if it's a vanilla behavior or if it's because of this mod, but yeah, that's what happened basically. What you guys saw what happened. So I'm not gonna go into details there, but I'm gonna remove this. Hmm. Okay, so this is functioning, but it's stuck because now you need gears, and there's no gears here, and now you need ah yes, this is what exactly was I was talking about. That you know you need gears, right? And you're transferring that signal back, or you're not actually transferring that signal back. Let's do that. Oh, but why aren't you making gears? What is the problem here? Because you don't have uh, iron plates? Sure, you don't have iron plates. Why aren't you getting iron plates? Why aren't you asking for iron plates? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, this is where things become messy. Uh, yeah, let's not. Uh, yeah, that was the problem that I was anticipating. Wait, it's too dark. Let's put some lamps in here. This is uh, let's put some lamps in our blueprint. Oh, no, yeah. Okay. Uh, it was a little annoying with the without the lamps. Just a well-lit factory is a good factory. Okay, let's make some inserters. So all the inserters want inserter parts. That's the deal, right? We can make regular inserters, long-headed inserters, fast inserters, filter inserters. Okay. Yeah, I can make these four, and I think that's the one. Those are the ones that I need really. Burner inserters, I don't need these that much. I can automate these. Let's get an inserter, a long iron inserter, a fast inserter, and a filter inserter. And let's do the whole thing again. Right click, left click, left click, right click, left click, left click. Copy, paste, paste, copy, paste, paste. There we go. Hmm. And now it's stuck again. Why? Hmm. 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 How do we do this now? I'm a little confused. Ah, I didn't recognize that behavior from vanilla. Yes, me neither, man. Like 3,500 hours, 3,300 hours technically. But yeah, and even I didn't realize that that was a thing. Also, yeah, we're having some issues here. So, for example, you need. Uh, oh wait, I can't do this. I can't do this here. Um, let's flush this one. Paste this again, and then have maybe insert a part being made over here. So output, output, and I do need regular transport belts and fast transport belts. We don't need loaders from the last one. Okay, so this is a problem right now because um, I want to uh, so this red belt is basically what is needed for this guy from the last one, right? I want a way, some way to transmit that signal all the way to the first place. You know what I mean? Uh, hmm. So, for example, I need, actually, I don't need anything. I mean, I need sticks here, okay? But then this guy needs sticks from this guy and not the last one. So if I hook up this, if I connect this wire, uh, this is the requirement for this guy from that last one, right? But then if I do it this way, then yeah, we're getting sticks for sure, right? This whole system is churning now, but I think it's gonna get clogged up. Especially, yeah, for example, like this, right? If I take it all the way to the front to the first one, So now these guys have like a constant signal of, hey, we need fast and transport belts and we need gears, right? But this guy can't give gears because, uh, you know, simply because it doesn't have those things. So maybe I think we need to have uh uh yeah, like we need a way to delete these signals, so that they don't uh just sit here and clog up the filter. So for example, it can ask for all the intermediates, all the iron intermediates, and then those will come first, and then they will take up the space. And then I will not be requesting iron from here. Uh, and then it's basically gonna be like a vicious cycle where I like a catch 22 where I'm not requesting iron, and then these guys are not able to make iron intermediates, and then intermediates are not available at the next place, which is basically going back to the first one, which is a little, you know, weird. Uh, how do we do this? Okay, there is one way that we can do it. What we can do is we can have uh some things. Uh, so all of these chests. No. I'm a little confused. I need a break. I think I need to get some water. Uh, can you get it by adding a demand for sticks to the constant combinator for the middle warehouse without connecting the two ends? Let's disconnect it first, okay? Let me just demonstrate this issue right now. See, yeah, this was blocked because it needed iron plate, but it wasn't asking for it. Super weird. Anyways, so you're saying that I should. So right now, what's happening is like this guy is only asking for stuff from this guy, and this guy is only asking from stuff from this guy. So this is a separate network between these two, and there is a separate network from these two, and there is a separate network from these two. One thing that I want is I want like maybe some signal to go all the way to the front, right? And say, hey, I any chest before this, if it can transfer something that this guy needs, please do that. You know, uh, so for example, if you need electronic components, right? And this guy doesn't have electronic components, then maybe the chest before that can have that. So, that filter will set here and it will get transferred here, and then from there it will get transferred here. I'll be honest, I did this before. Okay, I have done this before. It was a freaking mind meld, and at the end of it, didn't know what I did. Okay, I didn't understand what I did, and I just did it to like uh just pure um I don't know how I got there. So I remember that we had like there was uh so there were some arithmetic combinators involved, which are only transmitting that signal forward. So I think I remember this was the case, but I really want to understand this time around and maybe like set it up so I can like maintain it. The way I did it before, I vaguely remember it because it was a long time back. Because I think maybe a year back, I had something like this, which is um set into one, right, and output each. So what it's basically doing, it's like a one-way gate, right? Um, and I think I was having issues where the requests on this guy were like sort of flowing back here. So what we were doing was there's a cable had. Yeah, so I think I what I did was I had this connected um like like so. And so instead of directly connecting it, that kind of messes things up. So I had something like this, where it's like a one-way gate, it always goes in one direction. But right now I don't see how that solves anything, because it's still applying, for example, fast transport belts to this guy, where this guy doesn't have any of that, and then this is gonna fill up with junk. And the whole thing of this, doing this is so that that doesn't happen, right? So maybe I need to like maybe do that, but I need to sanitize it at every step or some shit like that. Just carry forward only the things that last one can have. Huh. That's a good solution, IMO. Each warehouse should request the sum of its own needs and the warehouses to the right of it. Yes. Yes. You know what, BRB? I'm gonna get some water. I'm sorry, I muted a little prematurely. Um, yes, I've not had water in a bit, so I'm gonna pause right now. Not pause, actually. I'll let this run a little bit, and come back to it with a little bit of of fresh eyes, I guess. So yeah, be back in a couple minutes. All right, back. Huh. Um, each warehouse should request the sum of what it needs and what the warehouses to the right need minus what the assemblers connected to that warehouse make. Hmm. So, okay. So we already have, let's looking at this signal, right? This is already what this warehouse needs, right? Minus what the assemblers connected to this warehouse make, right? So this is the one that is on the right here, right? So this constant combinator, we basically sanitize it as we go, right? As we add more things, we remove the things that we're making here in this warehouse. So hey, that's um so the sum of what it needs, yes, we have that. And minus the assemblers connected to that warehouse make, yes, we have that. What the warehouses to the right need, that's the key. Oh, that's the key. Uh, See, so this, okay, very basic thing. This guy needs electronic circuits, but then this guy will not transfer that electronic circuits because, you know, how about I give like I have like a maybe, uh-huh, okay, so I can read what is in this guy, right? Let's remove this one, and maybe place you there and there. Okay, it was just messing up the place. Okay, so what I was thinking was that what this warehouse has, we know, right? We can read it. So let's do that. Um, Read this guy. Okay, what this warehouse needs, it's already transferred. It's already asking for that here. Okay, but then what we need, what this warehouse needs, is also uh, uh what this warehouse needs is, it's asking of this guy and it's asking from the first guy. So, so let's bring that red wire over here. We have this, this is the requirements right here, and we have this. This is what this guy has, right? Maybe not this guy. Maybe, hmm, yeah, you don't exactly have these. These are just by the way that you got, you know. What you actually have is this is the signal. This is the signal of that. Oh wait, there is no limit here, is it? Okay, what I'm thinking right now is that if this signal is here, okay, it's asking for two things. It's asking for many things actually. It's asking for gears and belts and sticks and all of that. It's also asking for Uh, no, let's start with this one. Sorry, let's keep it a little simple. This guy is asking for green circuits, and it can't get that from the chest before it. It needs to get that from the source, right? So, uh, okay, let's take this guy and do each into one into each. So, like that, and then like, and what we want to do is we want to sanitize this, as in, we want to remove the gears, right? Or we want to only select the electronic circuits. So, okay, here we go. I think let's have a. I'm actually constantly just doing let's have, but yeah, I don't actually know what I'm doing. Let's okay. There's a constant combinator here, and it has like a manifest of whatever it can provide to the next guy, right? I think we only need this for the first guy. Huh. Okay, let's say that you have iron plates, copper plates, steel plates. What were steel plates? Um, Steel plates and electronic circuits. Let's do that. One, two, three, four, five. Let's randomly place that anywhere. Maybe we have some space to place other things. Now we know that what this guy can give, right? And we know that what you need. Is there like a XOR function or something like that that I can sort of maybe um, find a common thing between the two things? Yeah, can we do that? So if or like, is it XOR or is it AND? So if we do this and then if we do this, so what's the output here? Oh, there's no output right now. Let's have a chest over there. Let's keep the output. There is no output. Oh, okay, because we never set it to anything. So each and oh, it's gonna. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, I don't know what these are. Pretty annoying though. Hmm. How do you filter out these things? XOR is a bitwise type operator. Yes. That's fair. I'm just figuring out an overlap between what's here and what's needed. How do we do that? Oh, okay. just by combining these two signals, I think we're already adding them up. So that's not a good idea. Let's disconnect this. Disconnect this. Um, I believe that uh oh, that's actually nice. When I'm hooking up the wire, it shows me the two different entities that I can hook up to in a combinator. I don't think it used to do that before. The selection boxes. Uh, Wait, you know what? Let's save this here and maybe figure out how we did that in the other save. Okay. Let's see. I think it was, let's go into archive. Was it this one? Uh, Kingbot. No, it wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. I think it was this one, or it was this one. Uh, I think this was the AI one, and I think this is the one without AI. Let's load this. See if we can figure something out of there. Arachnid faction. I'm not doing that. Simple air cleaner. Let's. Okay, sure. Whatever. It was part of the whole thing. Advanced interview. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I don't know why I had so many mods in this one, but sure. Yeah, every time we restart Factorio, we have to like set up its window again. Because OBS does not exactly support um, Mac OS. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. Oh, oh wow. Okay. Welcome to space exploration. So we were doing something similar here, but the way that we did it was um, okay. So there is a constant combinator is basically each of the things that are connected to this one and just one stack of each of these things, okay? And then I am pushing in one stack of everything in here, right? That's one thing. Still, I still see rogue signals coming in here of stuff that it doesn't have. But let's see how the rest of it functions. This is pretty similar. Uh, let's see. Yeah, this is what you. Okay, so there are two combinators here. So the first one is reading the signals in the chest, okay, uh, which is this red wire, and yeah, this is basically the green wire that we had, right? And then we have all of these hooked up. So all the inserters are hooked up to the red wire, and we have the same kind of signals, right? And we also, um, yeah, so these signals are coming into this one, turning into negatives, going here into this guy, and then this is where the filters are being set, right? But also, okay, so we have another set of things here where we have whatever the contents of this are, and this one, right? We're comparing that we need this in this chest, and yeah, we're basically doing the same thing where we're taking this as a negative. Actually, it should be the other way. We should take this as a negative and then do that. Anyways, doesn't matter. Um, and then we're pushing that here. This is the other arithmetic combinator, and both of these are negatives. Oh, okay. So this thing is basically going all the way to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. This is what the connecting thread is. So what's happening is all of these chests have all of the intermediates, right? Even if they don't need it. That's the brute. This is the brute force approach, I think. So even this one, even if I go here, yeah, each one of these have like one stack of electronic circuits, one stack of green circuits, red circuits, one stack of blue circuits, one stack of copper plate. So you basically were pushing one stack of each of these items into everything that we push it to, and then we're keeping intermediates that are very localized. We're keeping that to a minimum. Like for example, I think there was one place where we needed pipes, right? Um, for just regular buildings. And wait, where was this? Um, yeah, this guy. So you need pipe, right? And there are no pipes here. Um, so what are we doing about it? We are sending a signal back that hey, we need pipes, but we're also getting a signal from the first one where we're saying hey, we basically need all the intermediates here. But there's another constant combinator here which is saying that we don't need pipes. What I'm confused. Uh, okay, there is some issue because maybe we have like a different set of recipes. A lot of these recipes, like for example, um we have light oil coming in here, but there's nothing to take that light oil. Uh, and maybe it was supposed to be something which was yeah, we kind of removed stuff. Ah, of course. Okay, so this. Hmm. Yeah, we are kind of brute forcing it. And then we are also adding some extra signals saying that, hey, we need pipes here. Uh, that's like added to the whole slew of other things that we need. Did we add pipes to the first thing or something? I think we did. Yeah. Okay, pipes are being made here. So we said, okay, just push the pipes forward too. Uh, this was not the save though. It was not the one that I was talking about. Maybe it was this one. This one was the one with the trucks. Maybe I don't have it. Let's go back to stream and let's go back to straightforward. Oh. Mm-hmm. You know what? Yeah, instead of hooking this guy directly to here, let's push one stack each here, just so we can simulate the same thing right there. So we have this, and so yeah, basically everything, just like every one of these guys are asking for certain things from the previous one. So we're gonna assume that this is also asking for certain things, except this one is asking for a stack of each of everything, right? Each of these things that it needs. Uh, why? Come on. Okay, between all these crashes, it crashed again. Sorry guys. Yeah, there was a power cut and the game crashed again, and it's super frustrating. Yeah, so we had to reboot the game, and well, sorry about that. Still trying to figure out how we can get through this nice little problem that we have picked for ourselves. Um, I think if we make it work, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. So, mm, hmm, wait. Uh, I do remember something. So, okay. So what I was doing was, I remember. Yes. Okay. So, there was one thing. That at every step, whatever the requirements are, right? I was. Oops. What? Um. Um. I was aggregating it, right? So whatever the requirements of this guy are, right? Which is this one, and let's take this one here, okay? And then take this forward, and you are going to be each into one into an output each. You're just gonna echo, what you are reading with no difference, except it's gonna be going in one direction instead of looping back. Um, and then that can go. you know um you need green circuits, right? You don't need green circuits, okay. You need gear wheels, right? You need 300 gear wheels. So basically the we can do this, and then this guy is gonna push gear wheels. The problem is then you're also pushing um red belts, right? So what we can do is we can, instead of directly pushing it in, we're gonna yeah, basically, yeah, sanitize it. So huh, how will we sanitize it? Hmm. We can read the contents of this guy, okay, and add that in. No, not there. We can add this here. So can we do, should we do -1? Basically, the idea is that maybe we can have, let's say this and this, and then did we remove the red circuits? We did, and we only have green circuits left. But do you need green circuits? You don't really need green. No, you don't. You need gear wheels. Okay, okay. But we subtracted. No, we have gear wheels in the negative. Uh, Maybe instead of this, we can instead of this, we can have this here, and this will be here. So hmm, yes, it will be beautiful. It's why is it dark? Uh, hmm, hmm. Oh, what if I do this? Yeah, I think just like last time, I think this is gonna be so we can definitely do the brute force approach. We can definitely do the brute force approach. Might as well do it. Might as well do it. So basically, what we're saying is that everything that is in this first chest, right, which is gonna be all like one stack of all these materials, and whatever is in this chest, right, which is all the intermediates, right, and then we can basically just push that signal forward, and all of these will definitely have those things. Yeah, so they're basically going to be added to whatever signal that they're asking for, right? And just a brute force approach, and all of these will have the basic iron plates and all the stuff, even if they don't need it. But and they'll also have all the intermediates, even if they don't need it, which is a lot of resources, a lot of waste of resources, right? Uh, yeah, yeah, not elegant. That is not elegant at all. God. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, I definitely need a lot of these pairs. Instead of putting it directly to this and this, it's disconnected. Let's also disconnect this wire. Um, what do we want? We want um, so what is the requirement of this one? This one is, hey, I want this is basically gonna be a backup. So and this it's gonna act like all the other ones. So we want one stack of iron plates at all times. We want one stack of copper plates at all times. By the way, again, freight forwarding, reduces the stacks for each of these things. So that's how it is. We want one stack of bricks at all times. Uh, yeah, that's 50. And we want one stack of steel plates at all times. Then we want one stack of coal at all times, right? That's no, that's 25. Okay. Um, we want one stack of wood. How much is this? 25. Okay. That's actually good because these things are not needed. So I like the stack sizes. Uh, and then electronic circuits. How much is this? 100. Sure, why not? And then we'll figure out the rest as we go. Okay. This is not connected by wire to anything. This just looks like it's connected, but it's not really. And yeah, just like this one, we're gonna have you there and copy paste. So we're gonna have like a simple negator thing, and we're gonna have this. So we'll just negate everything that is not here, and then we're gonna add this guy. Right, that's how we're doing it, right? We are. So we're gonna add a view, and then we're gonna ask this guy to give us what we need. Okay. Hmm. So we'll have one stack of each of these things here, guaranteed, right? Um, Now let's have another combinator saying that and a this guy. So this is what's gonna, yeah, we're gonna do the brute first approach, by the way. So we're gonna make sure that all of this is there and in everything. Ugh, you know what? I don't really like it. So actually, okay, let's spend some more time figuring this out. Um, and or we can do some missions because we're, yeah, this is a long stream already. What's the time? Oh wow, okay, yeah, we are at time, kind of. So, okay, you know what? I'm gonna figure this out. As soon as I'm done, I am gonna do a walkthrough, next stream, and I'm gonna figure this out off stream. Hopefully, I should be able to, do like a setup which is, does not waste resources and does not like just on demand whatever each chest needs, we'll get it, even, from the furthest of chests before it. That's the goal. For now, let's do a couple missions just to unlock a few things. We did unlock the modular armor. So yeah, let's research that. Let's also research personal batteries. We also get a portable generator out of this. And equipment gantry, we don't exactly need it. Oh, I think we're good without it. We can use the equipment gantry in the mall to feed stuff and like have like armors prepared already when we need them. But since I'm playing alone and since we're not dying too much, um, I guess we're fine without it. I don't know why it was part of the mod list anyways. And we wouldn't have any trains. Oh yeah, okay. It's actually good for trains. Yeah, we're gonna have um, trains with equipment. So yeah, okay. We're gonna set that up later on. Not now. Or not anytime soon. Yeah, so while that research is happening, let's look at what we can do. We can get chemical tech cards. Uh, or we can get flamethrower and rocketry, not really needed. We can get ironclad, uh, not really needed. Um, and we can do this, which is stronger explosive group. I think this is the more important one. Let's get chemical tech cards, and then we can maybe go after the ironclad. For this one, let's ask this guy to follow us and let's look for our car. Where is the by the way? So far, it is all the way out there. God damn. Okay, never mind. Where's our car? So there. So one cool thing, if you get into any vehicle, like car or maybe even a boat, uh, they would ride with you. Yeah, He doesn't shoot out of the car automatically, which I would have preferred, but at least he rides with you. Oh, rocks.
Shit! Ah!
Oh,
Shit!
hi guys. Yeah, this let's get rid of this guy. Watch. So David can do it all by himself. I don't even have to put, which is kind of hilarious. I like this puzzle. I'm going to try to create something in the editor as well. Yeah, man. If you come up with something, do let me know, and then we can use it on stream. Would be nice. There we are. Oh, we needed materials for this. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Okay, let's go back, collect these materials. We already have the pipes. Uh, yeah, I think all of these are being made somewhere, so not a big deal.
Ow! Fuck you! Oh, fuck! Holy shit!
Destroy 100 trees by impact. So I kind of, I don't know, if, because I was doing, I installed the experimental version, it kind of reset my achievements, even the ones for the modded games. So yeah, always nice to see um, random achievements coming in. We want stone bricks. Sure. Okay. I'm going all the way back to get the stone bricks because um, yeah, we only have like one uh, chest over there. Like I think maybe I should set this up so that I can get my stuff from there instead of coming all the way back here. 100 engine units. Huh. Also, all this stone. What will we do with all this stone? Ah, make landfill, obviously. Yeah, let's deposit all the goop. And all the coal is something that we can recycle. There we go. These are not functioning. You are though. That's okay. Uh, repair packs. Repair packs are fast to craft. Might as well craft it. Oh wait, repair packs need stone, and we used all our stone for landfill. Yeah, we could have emptied our pockets just by doing that. Okay, we need iron, copper. That's 50 landfill. Fast crafting. Uh, let's look at you. 50 more. 50 more. That should do it. Yeah, that's gonna should be enough. We can't handcraft engines though, but we already have 187 of these. So to get to 247, I think we need about 60, 70 more, not more than that. Let's see how much we have. We have 15 because, yeah, it's very slow to grow. This is annoying, but sure. Yeah, I guess we'll do this one mission and then uh, hit the sack, I guess. Actually, yeah, let's just leave you there. And all this coke. Uh, coke is used for steel, right? Maybe I should like direct deposit that. What happened? We got, okay, we made 10,000 basic tech cards. Okay. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough repair packs. 188. Oh, we're off by just a little bit. And all we need is stone. 95. And we got exactly 200. Awesome. That's five. That leaves five for us. What else? Yeah, we're just waiting for engine units right now. Where was that? Right here. So 24. How much do we exactly need? 247. Um, where are these? 187. So, oh, it should maybe show a difference, Just to tell you like how much more do you need compared to your current inventory. Would be nice. But we do have a calculator, so might as well use it. 247 minus 187. That's exactly 60. Okay. Hmm. So let's go do something a little random. Uh, in the meantime, like get rid of these worms near my base. That liver is way more efficient than I am at killing these things. So you stopped because you don't have any mineable resources, which means you are not getting fed anything. Hmm. Same with you. Nope, not with you, but you are done. Yes, but you are still there, so I'm gonna let you be, let you live for a bit more. We needed 60 of these guys. We have 40 so far. If I would handcraft these, I would have done that by now. Why do I have iron ore in my pocket? Hmm, weird. God. Okay, can we do some other mission? This will take a long time. We don't really need to do that. Ironclad is something we can do. We don't need materials for this. We can also do this one. We don't need materials for this. Let's do this one. And we have David, so it's okay. Where is this? Oh, all the way over there. Okay, let's grab our car, go over there. I know this is like kinda almost done, but it's just too slow. And we have a stream to wrap up. So yeah, where's our car? Right there. Let's go, David. Let's go.
Shit!
Ah,
Fuck! Ah! Piss! Shit! Fuck! Piss! Holy shit! Ah!
oh,
Shit!
interesting. Okay, David, get to work. And oh, I'm laughing because this, this guy is OP, man. He's crazy OP. Yeah. So we got Stronger explosives too as a tech. We don't have military tech cards just yet, but we're gonna set those up. And
Holy shit! Fuck you!
by the way, since we're here, we can also get this back to base, you know, and complete this mission. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, okay, okay. Let's save the game. Stream straightforward. Okay, because just so we can save some. Okay, the key to uh have David not follow you, sorry, not get in the car, but follow you on foot so he can defend, is to ask it to guard where it is. Okay, and he's gonna stand. Okay, and then we get in the car so he doesn't get in the car with us, and then we ask him to follow us. So when he's outside the car, he doesn't get in. Okay, he's just gonna follow us on foot, which is exactly what we want. Oh wow! Oh shit! No! Oh ho! Fuck! Also, I should give you some ammo.
Oh, fuck!
Okay.
Ow!
How do we? Yeah, let's
Fuck you!
chop shit up manually.
Fuck! Piss! Shit! Ow! Oh, fuck!
Oh, I can't even reverse with this one. Seriously? Ah! I know I am blocked. How do I move forward? Okay, the scoop is keeping me in place because it generally slows you down, but my speed is already so slow that
Holy
the car
shit!
doesn't want to move anymore.
Ow! Shit!
Okay, okay.
Oh, fuck!
And we don't want to mess with the wisps too. So we're just gonna avoid them as much as possible. Mhm.
Shit!
Is there a way around this forest? There kinda is. Can go this way and then go around that way. Uh,
Ow!
I guess we can try that.
Ow! Shit! Ow!
Mhm. Thank you.
Ah!
Uh, Here we go. Okay, that's another mission in the bag.
Piss!
Yeah, we're gonna take this car to our um, standard, uh, pre-designated car burial,
Oh, fuck!
which is right here, right next to the stone things, because that's where we bring our cars in general, and that's where they get sort of killed. Okay. Uh, that's done. Uh, yes, and we were trying to do this one mission. Uh, yeah, we were actually planning on doing one of these missions and then uh, wow, what? Okay, that's the car. That's okay. And then we done with the day. But done for today. But done for the day. What am I saying? Words. Uh, yeah, but apparently we have to go. Hmm. Okay, one stack of wood doesn't hurt me. I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. Okay, let's take out the car from our pocket and let's go over there and see what the deal is about. And I kind of know what the deal is about. Where is this again? Oh, in the other direction. Okay.
Ah! Shit!
There we go. Okay. Let's get off the car, get out of the car, and let's pick up the car also. Why? Because we'll have to go back on foot. 228, 150, 100, 200. Let's do all of that. Yeah. All of you. 126 bikes. Sure. And 195 repair packs. 195 repair packs. The repair pack chat these days. Huh. Yep. Oh, let's go. We just need to get back the base in one piece. You know what we can do? We can call our MSI droid, ask it to follow this guy. Why? Because the MSI droid can auto repair stuff. So it can repair this droid if this droid for any reason gets damaged. Just good to have. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of surprised. We're not seeing any resistance. Like I should have been attacked back to hell and back. Oh, getting some attacks here. But we have a laser turret over there, so that's good. But we're home. We're good. Nice. Okay, you can go back to your post and repair this. Make sure that nothing happens to this guy. Um, and you, sir, you can go home and relax. Okay. And we researched a bunch of stuff. Firstly, yes, chemical tech cards, which need glass, which we have. Uh, it needs advanced circuits, which we don't have. Sulfuric acid, which we don't have, but we can make easily. It's not a big deal. Yeah, and blank tech cards, which we have. So yeah, let's research this so we can at least uh, you know get this set up, I guess. Um, equipment gantry, yeah, let's queue that up. Landmines, sure, why not? Defender drones are pretty important. When we are on other islands, we can definitely use some. Let's research stronger explosives too. So we have like a little bit more oomph. Get more oomph out of our grenades and heavy rockets and rocket systems. Sure. Let's get an ironclad so we can, yeah. So yeah, we'll also be increasing the damage of um, mortar bombs, and we're going to be using a lot of mortar bombs in our exploration. Uh, I'm not sure if we'll be using them a lot, but hey, wait 1 second. You need military tech cards. You also need military tech cards, and you also need. Okay, we can't do any of this. We don't have military tech cards right now. Is there any other tech that does not need either military or chemical tech? Apparently not. Okay, that's all we can research so far. Sure, okay. Research is on. I intentionally did not put a light there because I wanted to see the light show in the dark. This looks so beautiful, dude. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today. But my brain is mush right now. I don't know what to say. I am out of like words to say, kinda. Uh, Sorry. Never mind. Anyways, thank you so much for dropping by and joining the stream. Um, thank you so much for your comments and reacts, and like I just love uh to see the chat. Um, thank you so much for joining, basically, and you guys are awesome. Uh, have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you tomorrow. Let's get a save off. Yes, we did that already, I think, but my brain is mush, so why not? And yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Good night.